We talk it out, no time to waste. Ooh, yeah. Face to face, we set the pace. Hey, hey. Love so strong, no need to race. We hold it tight in every space, making it last. Oh, making it last. Yeah, yeah. Through the future, through the past. Building it high, keeping it fast. Communication, making it last. Making it last. Oh, making it last. Yeah, yeah. Through the future, through the past. Building it high, keeping it fast. Communication, making it last.
It's time for another conversation. Welcome to Making It Last podcast, where it's all about helping us to have better relationships, not just with ourselves, but with other people. Now, I am speaking with, and this is how she puts it, and I love this, the coolest granny in town. She's a wellness coach, speaker, and author, and she definitely wants you to know, my listeners and my viewers, that she's 72. For those of you who will hear this, she doesn't look like it. She is Makheni Zonneveld, and she is in the Netherlands, but originally from South Africa. Welcome.
Thank you. What a privilege.
So, we're going to be talking about emotional detox, how unforgiveness causes disease, and more importantly, how to forgive. Before we unpack the topic, why the word detox? Because you could have used a lot of other words, but why that particular? Why detox?
Yeah, that's a great question. Detox, because we normally use this word when it comes to physical health, when it comes to the body. And it means you toxify your body with all the junk that you eat, and then someone sells you some tablets to detox. So I use that word for the fact that we toxify ourselves with many things, with negativity, with bearing grudges. And one of the biggest things that detoxify us emotionally is not forgiving people.
Good. Okay. All right. So how does this cause diseases?
How?
How does unforgiveness cause diseases?
Forgiveness causes disease because it leads to ongoing stress to your body. Because, for instance, an event happens. Someone kills your child. Someone steals your car. And I don't want to mention the obvious one for women, the worst way you can be violated. That happens. It's an event. That person did it once to you. But when you don't forgive, that same pain that you felt when it happened, you keep doing that to yourself continually. And then all the stress hormones, the cortisol, the adrenaline flood through your body on a continuous basis. So long after the thief has stolen your car and forgotten, because they steal your car, they sell it for very little, they buy drugs, but you are living with that. And it causes blockages in your physical body. It doesn't only affect you mentally. You don't sleep well, you had flashbacks. I know I've been there. I've been there. And it causes a lot of stress in the body. In my experience, when I didn't forgive for decades, I used to have flashbacks and one recurring nightmare for decades. The nightmare used to recur. And when I forgave in 1999, I couldn't believe it. It was like I was in prison and I just broke out. I had heard a lot about forgiving. You read books, you hear sermons, you hear speakers, you hear so much about the importance of forgiving. But the reason I started talking about forgiving, and in 2003, even recorded a CD on that. Now it's an MP3 that I offer for free on my website.
Okay.
And it was because after forgiving, I realized what held me back, why I could not forgive. And that's what I put in the CD. And well, in the book, Healthier and Slimmer, because it has nothing to do with slimming. It's just to get people to buy it thinking they're Stephen methods. It's about physical health and mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And under mental health, in part 2, I talk about forgiving also. And I say, this is what held me back. I thought these two dirty old men don't deserve my forgiveness. These two dirty old men, if I forgive them, I'm exonerating them. They stole my childhood. I'm exonerating them. They don't deserve my forgiveness. They must be punished. And I thought part of punishing them was holding a grudge. And I thought forgiving means I'm doing something for this person. Meanwhile, you're doing nothing for this person. If someone can kill your child and you say to this person, I forgive you, you've not done anything for this person. You've done something for yourself. So then that's when I realized forgiving is the greatest gift you can give to anybody. And since 2000, in fact, since 1999, I've been on this crusade to tell the world to do yourself a favor, forgive.
It takes a certain level of maturity, self-awareness to get to that point. For those who are not quite there yet, what could you say to them to help them on that journey?
Yeah, I mentioned a lot of things about all these misconceptions.
Okay.
Also thinking someone has killed my child. If I forgive, it means I have to go to the police and cancel the case. No, you don't cancel the case. The law takes its course, but you cancel the effect in your psyche. You detox your own body, you detox your own mind. And what I say to people is let's start with all those ideas of what we think forgiveness, that forgiveness is not doing someone else a favor. And then we get to how do I go about doing that? You realize this is not good for me. What is good for me is forgiving. You've got to want to do it because it's not easy. Do you know that it's so simple? If I can, I'm explaining it. It's so simple to explain and understand. But let's not confuse simple and easy. It's not easy to do.
Okay.
Forgiving is not easy to do. And as Makheni, the speaker, Makheni, the facilitator, Makheni, the author, Makheni, the coach, I do secular work. So if you attend my workshop, if you read my book, it's just secular work because I studied behavioral sciences. It's based on behavioral science.
Okay.
But now, when I talk about forgiveness, that's where Makheni, the human being, comes in. Makheni, the person.
Okay.
Makheni, the person, is a believer. And Makheni, the person, knows this. In our own strength as people, forgiveness is not difficult. Forgiveness is impossible in our own strength. I could forgive after so many decades in God's strength. Although I'm not a preacher, I do secular work, but when we talk forgiveness, we're talking Makheni, the person. And after all this, since 1999, being on a mission to tell people about forgiveness, a lot of people say, yes, now I've got it. Now I can do it.
We talk it out, no time to waste. Face to face, we set the pace.
Do you need an emotional detox? Are there some persons that you need to forgive? That's what we're unpacking in this episode. But we must take a break and get a word from our partners. We'll be right back.
Langdo Language Institute was created to meet your language and communication needs. All of our packages were created just for you. We are passionate about language and dedicated to your success. We offer the CSEC English program, the Study Body program, the Get Ahead with English program, and the Business Communication program. Contact us at 767-285-0938 or email us at landolanguage@gmail.com, because the real question is, how can we help you?
Does your business lack branding? Having difficulty realizing your vision? Look no further. Splinth Brand Design Consultancy specializes in developing personal and business brands. Services include strategic management, website creation, social media branding, and more. Visit them online at www.wearesplinth.com. Splinth, the brand you need to succeed.
Have you not yet booked Miss Noreen Daily for your events? Are you crazy? Miss Noreen Daily is the best at watching. Voila, let me tell you a little more. I handpicked her for a conflict resolution webinar, and she demonstrated exactly what a host should do when hosting. Hello, somebody. She was the life of it all. She did not leave any dead ear even when we had technical difficulties. She's just merely the best. And if you don't book her yet, you're crazy. Run go book Miss Noreen Daily right now.
Let's continue the conversation.
We talk it out, no time to waste. Face to face, we set the pace.
It's a mindset shift that must happen. And it definitely takes time. Is it that, based on your own experience and what you'd have encountered over time, is there room for a relapse, so to speak? So I feel that, yes, I've allowed myself to forgive this person, but at some point, something triggers and I feel as if I'm right back where I was before I said I'd forgive the person. Is there room for that?
You know, your question, let me phrase it in another way.
Okay.
I forgave in 1999, after decades, not after years, after decades. And there was never a relapse.
Okay.
I forgave.
Okay.
But what happens is people normally ask this question in a different way. Okay, Makheni, after I forgive, how do I forget?
Okay, fair enough.
Because these two words normally go together. People normally say, I must forgive and forget. That is not true. You're a human being. You're not going to forget. Nothing is going to wipe off your memory. You still remember. And sometimes something happens. The things that trigger me is in a conversation or watching TV or whatever, something like that comes up. Then I get triggered. It's still painful. But it's just like the pain of if you can punch me on the face right now. It's not going to stay with me forever. It's just something that just brings up a bit of pain, but it's not the same as before you forgive. It's not the same. And as a result, how it manifested in me, I have a lot of empathy with people who go through that.
Okay.
And I talk to them and I make them aware. Now, another thing, your child gets shot at right now. In the next 5 minutes, the worst thing I can say to you is, Noreen, you know, it should help you to forgive this person. No, it doesn't work that way. Let the person grieve
and
live with the pain, feel it, and then go through the grieving process. And then thereafter, you can bring in forgiveness and even make this person aware that it's not going to go away forever. Every time you see this person, you are a human being. You will be reminded. So that's how it works. It doesn't disappear and evaporate.
Okay.
But the pain goes, I know from experience. And from the people that I've counseled, the people that I've coached, the people that I mentor, and the majority of the people are not clients. Majority of the people that I talk to are not clients. They are just people that I want to share this with. They all say, why didn't I do this earlier?
It's obvious that because of your strong faith, you're able to do this, and that grounds you. But for those who don't believe in anything faith-based or in a supreme being, however they see that supreme being, what would be your encouragement for them in terms of going on this forgiveness path?
You know, I talk to so many people and I get interviewed so much. And after I say, we can't forgive in our own strength, people leave it there. And you are the only one who asks these questions. Okay, this question now, okay, Makheni. What if I or Jane or Joe does not believe? Now, this is what I say to people. These are the reasons forgiveness is so tough. Once we've got the mindset right, when we get to now, how do I do it? Or another thing I shouldn't forget to mention, people normally ask, do I have to tell this person that I've forgiven him or her? You don't have to. If you think it's going to make you feel better, do so. But it's not a prerequisite for forgiving. But what I say to people is, I don't know a way of succeeding at forgiving as a human being without the help of God. Maybe there is, but I'm not aware. And if you're going to try it on your own, good luck. But I'm not aware. You know, for instance, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Right.
They tell you can't do it on your own. Whether you're addicted to drugs or to alcohol or whatever, you need a power bigger than you to be able to really do that. Otherwise, you're going to be in this loop, in this revolving door. It's exactly the same. And if you go to Alcoholics Anonymous and they tell you you can't do it in your own strength, and you say, but I'm an atheist, I don't believe. I've never been to Alcoholics Anonymous, but I think they will say, good luck. You see, Noreen, I don't like telling people what they would like to hear. I like telling people what they need to hear.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. As we're wrapping up the conversation, what in all of this you want to say? If all that I've said, it has literally flew over your head, this is the main idea I want you to get from the conversation. What's that main idea, Makheni?
That main idea is forgiveness is the greatest gift I can give to myself. It's not for the other person, it's for you. And I've already said, most of the people I talk to about forgiveness are not my coaching clients also. Okay. They are just people. And I invite whoever would like to talk to me about this, not as a client, as a fellow human being. They can contact me via my website.
Okay. Thank you.
Via the contact page of the website. I've got different websites, and I suppose you are going to put one of my websites there.
Yes.
And then they can contact me because I really, I see it as it has become a mission of mine.
Nice. Nice.
To accompany people on their journey to optimal living.
Because at the end of the day, we need to be living, not just merely existing. Thank you so much for sharing, Makheni.
Thank you. Thanks for this privilege.
Thank you. This was Making It Last podcast, where it's all about helping us to have better relationships, not just with ourselves, but with other people. I'm Noreen Daly. Until next time.
We talk it out, no time to waste. Face to face, we set the pace. Love so strong, no need to race. We hold it tight in every space, making it last. Oh, making it last. Yeah, yeah. Through the future, through the past. Building it high, keeping it fast. Communication, making it last. Making it last. Oh, making it last. Yeah, yeah. Through the future, through the past. Building it high, keeping it fast. Communication, making it last.